Dear Rebecca Sugar, thank you so much, hon, for this creating practically, Dion, I think, yeah, at this point, because you did watch it when you were Dumbledore's age, or, Dion, you were 19, yeah. For inventing the best Cartoon Network series, and for people basically thinking that she's a Nazi, or that you made fun of 9/11, you can go right in hell. And I'm not religious. I'm more of a Gnostic Buddhist, especially that YouTuber that I despise that uploaded 7 years ago, making fun of this woman. That basically this adorable bisexual non-binary woman, I looked it up. I didn't know she was non-binary, which is really interesting. That basically invented just the best Cartoon Network series there is. Well, okay, fine, one of them. Okay? And the reason why I had to say this because I did look at this other guy. I got a little bit jealous in a way, in a healthy way, that went viral for talking about the end of Dragon Ball or something, or what's wrong with Dragon Ball. You know, after Toriyama passed away, because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan and One Piece. I thought I could actually just talk about from a Steven Universe point of view, because let's just say, as someone that is in a spectrum that is both ace and autistic, right? Well, obviously, because that's what being in the spectrum means, okay? Very quick. I wanted to share something a little bit dark, okay? It goes to show you that there's something wrong with saying no. There's something wrong basically expressing yourself for who you are, and that if people do not like you for who you are as a human being, that is their basically problem. So, first off, right, because I do want to make it for like another video later on. Also, I did want to screenshot of what Greg's son basically said about how he cried, because for my parents out there, you need to understand, and for people that basically took advantage of ones that are rape victims, okay? I don't know if you can be forgiven. That's up to that person, okay? It was really tragic of what he went through last night. Let's just say that there was my viewer, okay, well, two of my viewers, right? One that's a teacher, that's from Canada, named Greg, okay, that has to go through this trauma. And then my closest here that I basically have that was traumatized and mistreated and almost assassinated, okay, murdered by his own brother, that basically wanted to take advantage of Greg's child. If that actually makes sense. It's a living hell. Also, for my viewers that had to go through cancer, okay, son, Lauren, again, it's okay, yeah, Greg, from lung to, I forgot what cancer his son has, to breast cancer and so forth. It does take a little bit of a toll on me because I deeply care about them, but I'm just awful and devastated that I have of my viewers had to go through this, because I'm kind of attached to my, I like to call them planners. Planter, like plant, and then ERS, right? If you have played Plants vs. Zombies, you understand why I call them planners, okay? Instead of saying guys or chat or something, those are overused, okay? Let's just say that from what I watch on Sort of Stupid, I'm not kidding, they watch every single Steven Universe episode, okay? It kind of reminded me of what I've went through from Jasper, that basically, I want to call rapist, okay? No, I'm not going that far. Even though, as an adult, I'm not a young adult, which is really surprising. It kind of does look like that, because Lapis is my favorite. Yet again, I love Peridot at the same time. Rebecca Sugar, how do you do this, sweetie? I wonder. For a kid-friendly animated series, you're so creative. And you also make adults, especially men, so addicted to this. Because I'm watching again to one of my favorite reaction channels, and I've been watching them for the past, damn, I think it's been 13 hours? Yeah. And I just don't know how you do it, hon. I don't. It's amazing. Also, if I have any viewers in Maryland, definitely thumbs up if you want, or subscribe as the thing will load up. I don't know, because I thought that would happen automatically. Because I know Steven Universe does take place in Delaware, which is so neat. So for my northeastern viewers, if they love Steven Universe, I want to call you out, okay, if you're a fan. So, it was a lot last night, you know, because of what Greg's son, he is so adorable, by the way. And he's even comfortable with me as well. That vids on the live stream, right? And then from our other viewers are going to a lot, especially Paul, because of how one of the schools in his country in Indonesia basically collapsed and 3 students died. Kemal that basically lost his leg to a car accident. He's from Nepal, by the way. Emma's mother that basically is paralyzed. It's a lot, right? Because I care so much for each and one of them, especially Dumbo the most here, because he's went through too much. And I don't know, maybe I want to talk about this because the universe taught me a lot about relationships, and that you want to do your best to speak up, and I guess you could say battle back to the ones that would do you wrong, at least the best way that you can. All right, and in the episode I was on, it was supposed to be when Sadie had like a little sleepover with sour cream, and then the others, including Steven, I forgot that black girl's name, right? And it's after when Lars became Pink Lars, so that actually makes sense. That's where I left off. So I'm a little exhausted because it's 3:26 in the morning, the 2nd of October on a Thursday, and I do miss my apartment so much. But I just wanted to share this because as someone that's an expect, I'm visually autistic, right? And I did my best to basically help with Greg's son, and not to mention Zelda, that is a police officer. She's not American. Don't know what country she's from, but she wants to keep it on private. That is really supportive, and she did an amazing job. Like, you know that she's taking her job. I think the live stream should still be up, so you'll be able to see the messages. Okay, I'm just lazy to show the screenshots, so I hope this me just talking about Rebecca Sugar and this other stuff is fine. Because again, pardon me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I got a burrito in a microwave. My mistake. I hate that when when you're hungry, but you're tired and you're too exhausted to basically eat. I swear, it sucks having ADHD. It sucks so much. You know, because if I get distracted or if I had to do something, because I can multitask, but sometimes I'll focus on one thing. If I had to break that task, I don't want to do anything. It sucks. It's not a choice, by the way. I do this a lot. Especially my autism, because I get obsessed with certain topics, right? Or whatever I'm doing. That's ADHD. I decided to say this, that Rebecca Sugar is amazing. She is. Not to mention the songs that she basically has produced for the voice actors to sing. I do not know how she does it. And not to mention for my Latinos. I think that's why so many Brazilians and Mexicans love her, though. Because I remember on the Steven Universe subreddit, she dressed up as one of the men from El Chavo. Not the main character, but the tall, lingering one, right? And then, muy la otra de flaco hombre. I forgot his name, right? I don't know how she does it. It's amazing. And not to mention, she's so cute. She is. And she's holding Blumpy Princess from Adventure Time. You know, she is something else. She is. And I want to give credit to her because since I'm in the spectrum, a handful of my viewers are autistic as well, including Greg and his son, Dumbbell, and let's see, Jimmy, Jerry, and a few others that I suddenly forgot. Barney, I think she's autistic as well. So it's amazing. And by the way, the puzzle symbol is an offensive symbol. For people that are autistic, I just want to be aware for people that don't know about it because it represents us as being broken, which we're not. The infinity symbol means that we are complete, but there is just an endless amount of us. Plus, it's a sideways 8. It actually makes us think about Mario Kart 8. I can't do it because I'm exhausted. Again, with this MacBook being outdated, I wish I could do better videos, but like that man that did the pickle Pepsi jar, no editing, no crazy intro, just having a great conversation. I like that, but of course for now I can only do the audio until my phone, whenever that would be, gets repaired. So I just had to make a little update because it's a lot for what my planners have went through, right? I just feel awful. I do. And I just want to, also for Cam, that's from the Philippines, that basically had a family member that was injured from the earthquake. That was tragic. I kept saying he has someone that lives around that region. Because, again, my viewers don't need to tell me where they live exactly or anything. But I just wanted us to share something random tonight, since I was watching the universe, or from Sort of Stupid, that is their name, by the way, reaction of it. It was really awesome. I gotta admit, I didn't finish it. I'm supposed to be in season 5, right? That I mentioned, kind of one of the episodes. I've just been watching that in the background as during my free time. Oh my goodness! Yawning for the 4th time. I need to go to sleep after eating my burrito. Oh golly, it sucks having ADHD and having bipolar depression. Basically, bipolar depression, my mood switch really. It's like if I'm, let's just say, lapis, but my mood switch a lot, right? Because I'm bipolar. So I just had to just share just something random. You know, I'm probably gonna forget something before I actually end the video. But I think every single planner that has been so supportive. Oh boy. Oh, 5th time throughout my channel. And also for Alice, that is a Ukrainian American. Well, she's not here. She was not born here in the US, but she basically survived. She's awesome. She is. And she went through a lot. Every single viewer I have went through a lot. Heck, even for Sophia that didn't brush her teeth in 3 weeks. I know you can go that long. I just want to say for my planners, okay, you have done so much for me. I want you to know that. Okay? And I know that I'm the jealous type, and I feel that I have to make really fancy videos just for people just to stick around and have interest, because people normally would be rude and saying, oh, the video starts at 2 or something. I don't like that. It means that, wow, they don't want to hear me talk, or they don't want to hear me speak on a certain topic. And I do take it personal. I try not to. Oh dear. Oh. Can you count how many times I've been yawning? Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I am. Boy, Buddha, I'm not getting enough oxygen in my brain. But I just thought I could just make an update. You know, there's another video I want to upload, but I probably want to upload it later because it's not the time. But I thought, I feel this is appropriate. You know, there's another video I gotta upload. I just don't want to upload it yet. So, for the ones that had never seen the universe, I highly suggest it. It is pretty addicting. And there's a lot of great messages in the series, whether that be from gay topics or autistic topics, in my opinion. Because Paradise, she does give me autistic vibes. And Pearl, pretty much in a way, kinda. And also, if you basically are a mixed race as well, because Steven, he's half Jim and half human, really relatable, right? Because I'm mixed. I'm not 50-50 though, but I am mostly black, you know, consider myself as black, right? So that's just something I just wanted just to get out of my system, I suppose. Oh dear. And she's just an amazing woman. Like, Rebecca Sugar, I want you to know that I know she's not going to see this, okay? She is amazing for all the work that she has done. Okay? She basically made or invented my adult teenhood. Well, I was 19 when I first started watching the universe, because the one I watched was the Ocean Gym episode. Such great writing. Especially meeting Lapis for the first time. I remember when I posted it on YouTube, because I was the only one that did it at the time, because it was leaked. Well, it was airing, but no one else was uploading it. I remember it had over 100,000 views on it. It sucks I didn't did commentary or something, right? Because I know people only come to the episode, but it was kind of nice, you know, because I knew that people really cared. I think it because at the end you did expose Lapis, right, in the thumbnail, right? That's probably why I'm like, what? You know, it just sucks that I didn't do a reaction, because I didn't know I could do it back then, and I was pretty mute. That actually makes sense. Similar to Onion. Onion is supposed to be the little brother of Sour Cream. He is so precious. And he sometimes can be a psychopath, and I like that. Don't worry. For the adorable reasons, okay? He's a little something. But he kind of, I don't know, especially the episode when Steven met his friends and him. They give me autistic vibes, because that's what selectively mute is, kinda. Right? You don't always get anxiety, you just don't talk to people. I was kind of like that when I was younger, you know, still kind of am. You know, I just don't talk to someone I don't know. So it's really interesting to look back on the episode. I don't know how Rebecca does it. Okay, literally. I just want to say this as someone that is as a gym fan. Okay, seeing all the reviews, whether that be from Peridot, I thought she was scary as hell when I first seen her. I'm thinking, who is this gem? Is she gonna kill Steven? Is she gonna kill Garnet, etc.? You know, I'm just, she was so scary back then. And then when I see Yellow Diamond, she's supposed to be a giant woman, pun intended. I just don't know how Rebecca Sugar does it. It's insane. It really is. And people thinking it's propaganda. I don't see any propaganda though. In fact, it's really demonstrating how it's like when people get discriminated and that wars happen in other countries, darn it. So, I wonder if that's probably why Alice, she's Ukrainian, by the way, that I mentioned, right? That told me that the universe is pop in her country because, well, it's kind of like if the Diamonds are Russians, right? The Gems are Ukrainians. And the Russians, or the Diamonds have a change of a beating heart to basically being along with the Gems and you reunite with them. I want that happening, right? I'm trying to think of who's an evil villain. You know, they all were good. I don't know. Let's just say if Steven was Putin, you know, he's not, right? Because he turns to a monster and he controls all of Russia. I don't know. I'm not a fan of him, obviously. Plus, I'm not Russian either. So, that's just something I just wanted to share, and I don't know if my videos even do decently. Again, this is all I can do right now. And for the ones that did listen all the way through, pardon me. If you like, you could basically comment. You don't have to. Okay? You could comment what your birthstone is, or gemstone. And if not, you could just comment what your favorite type. My favorite type, I guess, would be the turquoise. I think. Well, I don't. Okay, I'm a December baby, right? So I think I'm either a turquoise or a lapis. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Just for fun. So then let's see. What gemstone is December for Steven Universe if it goes through? So, yeah, let's see. It won't pop up. So, I mean, I'll write it, but I'm too lazy. So, my gemstone is, yeah, awesome. So, there's many, right? So, you can basically choose. And mine, December has 4. The Tanzanite, turquoise, what a coincidence, blue zircon, and blue topaz. Oh, wait, there's no lapis? Actually, unless lapis is a different type of stone. I don't know. Each stone offers a different shade of blue, or blue-green, you say, and carries its own unique historical significance and symbolic meaning. So, to read this out, Tanzanite is known for blue-violet hues. Turquoise is cherished for ancient protective symbolism. Blue zircon, a brilliant stone that can have a rainbow-like sparkle and is seen in brilliant blue color. And then blue topaz, a modern favorite available in blue shades, or whatever that means. So, So, what gemstone? What month is a lapis? Let's see. Oh, it's September. I was hoping it'd be December because she's my favorite. I'll take it. You can't choose, you know? So, it's September for lapis lazuli. Interesting. Huh. But still, that's pretty cool, though. You know? So if I would choose, it would be a turquoise. Definitely, because I'm an Arizonan and that's like our color. Not to mention, an interesting McDonald's fact, we're the only one, well, up north in Sedona, on this planet that has a McDonald's that's turquoise. That's awesome. So, who knows? Maybe it's just a random sign. I don't know. Turquoise is awesome. Plus, I like the name turquoise. It reminds me of a turtle. You know, that's tortoise, right? So, I'll take the turquoise. Awesome. So, that's pretty neat, to be honest. But other than that, I'll end it here. And I just hope everyone did slept well tonight. Or for anyone that may be viewing this, I know I've been talking for 2.5 minutes. But yeah, I just had to say this. I know there's so many videos that people mentioned about the universe that would be way more detailed than I am. I just adore the writing. The research choices is so awesome. And basically how no matter where you come from, there is a home for everyone. At least I think so. Oh.